Some news stories from Ethiopia. First views, Ethiopian government is trying to stop a commission which was formed more than 3 months ago. An international commission to investigate human rights abuses committed in Ethiopia during Tigray conflict. The abuses, the atrocities committed in Tigray, Amhara, Afar, all will be investigated if the government allows. But the government is trying to stop this commission from working. How is government stopping? Because it's a UN commission. We have some details for you. Second, some people's representatives from Raya zone, Koram, Alamata, they have held a meeting with a Speaker of House of Federation, Tishagar, who is former president of the Amhara region. These Raya representatives lodged a complaint a few months ago about the identity, the status of Raya zone. Is Raya part of Tigray? Is it part of Amhara? They want this issue to be settled. That is why they want an explanation from the House of Federation. So they met with Tishagar. What did he say? Thirdly, reportedly, Ethiopians who were in Saudi Arabian prisons, their repatriation has started. Flights have started from Saudi Arabia to Ethiopia. Fourthly, Fano recruitments are still underway. Though Fano is under crackdown, we know that some of their members have been killed. Fano is being disarmed as well. But still, Fano recruitments are underway. We have some pictures for you. And lastly, viewers, last year, some Ethiopian elite members came under fire. Dr. Eleni, Professor Ephraim, their Zoom meeting recording was leaked. In that meeting, Professor Eleni and some diplomats, they were discussing transitional government. The meeting was held online, virtual meeting, and it was held when Tigray forces were threatening to reach Addis Ababa. Then we saw that Dr. Eleni was removed from a government position. Professor Ephraim's foundation, its license was suspended. Peace and Development Foundation, it stopped working. Now reportedly, we have an update for you that Peace and Development Foundation's license has been reinstated. It has been allowed to work. Let's start from the Inquiry Commission, which was formed in December by UN Human Rights Council. Ethiopia, African countries opposed the formation of the commission. Voting was held and majority vote decided to form an international commission to inquire into human rights abuses committed in Tigray, Amhara and Afar regions. Then last month, Human Rights Council appointed 3 members to start the investigations. We saw that Tigray welcomed this commission. Ethiopian government has been silent. It has not issued any statement. Now we have learned that Ethiopian government is trying secretly to stop the work of this commission, which has not started its work so far. It has not visited Ethiopia so far. Before that, the government is trying to stop this commission. How is the government trying? Well, the commission was formed in December. Its members finalized last month. Now its budget is going to be approved by General Assembly's 5th committee, which is Budgetary Committee of General Assembly. And there reportedly Ethiopia, China and Russia, they are trying to stop funding for this commission. The commission needs funding, it needs staff. The funding needs to be approved by a committee of General Assembly. And at this committee, Ethiopia is opposing funding for this commission. China and Russia are supporting Ethiopia. So in the background, Ethiopian government is trying to stop this commission. It is preventing this commission from starting its work in Tigray, Amhara and Afar regions. Let's see. Reportedly, in the coming week, voting will be held at the committee, General Assembly committee, which will approve the funding for this commission. Will the funding be approved while Ethiopian government is lobbying against this commission? That remains to be seen. We'll try to update you in coming days about the funding for this commission. If the funding is approved, even after that, the government can ban the commission from visiting the country. So far, Ethiopian government has not made itself clear about the commission. Will it allow the commission to travel to Ethiopia? Several questions will be answered in coming days. Secondly, viewers, some people's representatives have held a meeting with Agane Tishagar. Representatives are from Raya zone. Raya zone is also one of the disputed territories between Tigray and Amhara, like Humra, Volkai, Sagade. And main cities in Raya like Koram, Alamata, they are under the control of Tigray Defense Force. When the war started, Amhara forces took control of Raya zone. In June last year, Amhara forces ENDF withdrew, but they did not withdraw from Raya and Volkai, Thumra Sagade. TDF launched a counter-offensive in July last year, and Amhara forces they had to withdraw from Koram Alamata. Now, the representatives from this region, from this zone, they want a decision at US House of Federation, where Agane Tishagar is working as the speaker. He is former president of Amhara region, and a few months ago, some representatives from Raya zone lodged a complaint. They want an explanation from the House of Federation about the identity of this zone, about the borders of this zone. What did Agane Tishagar say? He said, the question of Raya identity will be determined in accordance with Ethiopian constitution. What does he mean? I have heard him talk about Volkait, Humra, that identity of the area is established, that it's part of Amhara. But regarding Raya, he says it will be decided in accordance with Ethiopian constitution. So very diplomatic answer that he gave to the representative of Raya zone. So Raya is also contested between Tigray and Amhara, like Humra, Volkai, Sagade. Thirdly, viewers, good news for Ethiopians imprisoned in Saudi Arabia. More than 100,000 Ethiopians are in Saudi prisons. Some of them entered Saudi Arabia illegally. Some of them are those whose period of stay in Saudi Arabia expired. That is why they were imprisoned. Talks have been underway. A high-level Ethiopian delegation comprising some ministers visited Saudi Arabia a few weeks ago rather. Now some progress has been made. Reportedly, today flights have started from Saudi Arabia to Ethiopia. People are being repatriated from Saudi Arabia. It's a very positive development because we have seen pictures, videos of the plight of Ethiopians in Saudi prisons. At least something is starting to happen. It will take some time. If you want to repatriate more than 100,000 people, it will take some time. At least the process has started. Fourthly, the Fano, though under crackdown from government forces, it is being disarmed, but it's continuing its recruitment activities. We have seen pictures from several regions, from several zones rather, of Amhara region. You can see pictures on screen. The pictures are from Bahir Dar, Gojam. Here, Fano recruits can be seen undergoing military training. Despite all the crackdown, Fano is not being stopped from working. Rather, it is being disarmed. It is being told that it will not go to any front line without the approval of the government, and no recruitments without the approval of the government, no trainings without the approval of the government. Otherwise, Amhara regional government is still backing Fano. It wants new Fano recruitments. It wants Fano to be part of security mechanism, security apparatus of the Amhara region. Lastly, viewers, last year a scandal led to pressure upon some Ethiopian athlete members. Dr. Eleni, Professor Ephraim came under fire in Ethiopia when recording of a Zoom meeting was leaked. In the meeting, Dr. Eleni, Professor Ephraim, and some diplomats were discussing transitional period in Ethiopia. It happened when Tigray forces were threatening to Addis Ababa. So they were talking about transition. That is why they came under fire, that they should stand with Ethiopian government. They should not discuss the transition. It means that they are supporters of TPLF. We saw that Dr. Eleni was removed from a position she was holding with the government. Professor Ephraim, who was heading a foundation, Peace and Development Foundation, its license was revoked. This foundation is working in Ethiopia, in the US as well. It's registered in the US too, I think. Now, reportedly, its license in Ethiopia has been reinstated. It has been allowed to work once again in Ethiopia. We're seeing statements from some circles protesting against the decision. They say that if these Dr. Eleni, Professor Ephraim, if they were accused of supporting TPLF, why is that now the license of Peace and Development Foundation is being reinstated? Thank you for watching.